Welcome back, EEG Scrutinizer. Tales of Miletus 620 to 550 was one of the first pre-Socratic philosophers. He is credited with discovering static electricity when he observed amber attracting small objects after being rubbed with the Fourier phenomenon that later inspired the term electron, meaning amber in Greek. As a natural philosopher, Thales thought to explain the world through reason rather than mythology, proposing water as the fundamental substance of all things. His curiosity and observations laid the foundation for scientific inquiry and understanding of electricity centuries later. If you like and subscribe, I promise to stay current and maybe even generate some shocking content. But now let's get serious and let's discuss an EEG case. This is the record of an EEG of a 39-year-old woman. The main event we look for in the wakefulness examination is the posterior alpha rhythm here in O1, O2, and OZ. This here is an electrode artifact. Probably the electrode filled up a little, and that change appeared there that we see is an artifact because it only occurred in this electrode. This electrode continues with a certain instability, and then it normalizes. Another artifact here, see that is a rhythm. In the case of this woman in which the alpha activity predominates, the posterior alpha rhythm. The alpha rhythm is the fulcrum. It is the marker of the wakefulness EEG 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 Hertz. We have a frequency of 10 waves per second that gives us 10 Hertz in O1, O2, and OZ, which are the posterior regions in wakefulness. We then have the alpha activity. In this case here, in the posterior region, the alpha rhythm, and in anterior region, we have a low amplitude activity, which is normal. It is a very fast rhythm of low amplitude here in the anterior regions. Some electrode artifacts, and the alpha rhythm, it persists, sometimes it disappears. The alpha rhythm disappears because the person is probably entering drowsiness. Note that here the alpha disappeared. The patient is entering drowsiness. Eye movement. Here it is all eye movement. Eye movement. Eye movement. One of the main problems for the person who is reading electrode artifact. You see that this irregularity of electrical activity appears only in this electrode is really an artifact. The posterior alpha rhythm gives us what we call the EEG posterior dominant rhythm in the activity of the wakefulness electroencephalogram. This here is an electrode artifact. We have a little artifact here, again an electrode artifact, but the record in general is good, satisfactory record. Good quality exam with alpha activity. The posterior alpha rhythm disappears and appears. If this exam is prolonged, the patient will enter a deeper sleep. I am quickly looking at the record, but remember that the exam must be scanned slowly visually so that it can be properly analyzed. Conclusion: normal exam in wakefulness. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this content, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any updates. Leave a comment below with your thoughts, questions, or suggestions for future videos. See you in the next one. Take care.